YouTube! What is up? You are now in Romy's classroom, and I will be showing you guys today how to stop the Raidraptor strategy that is now picking up more steam due to the support that they got in Phantom Nightmare. So if you could, please smash that like and subscribe button down below because we are getting closer to that 500 subscriber goal. Oh yeah, and yeah, we're bringing a lot of content. We're getting into the competitive season. YCS is coming up, so I'm going to do whatever I can basically to help you guys get ready for said event. So let's get right into it. So if you don't know, the Raidraptor strategy is a strategy that spams rank 4 dark birds. They then use such birds to do what I believe is more than likely it's a linear type combo. They can't really stray away from it until you break it. So usually, what the first two birds will end up doing is overlaying, and you will get to Raiders Night. I cannot stress enough. I've been playing the deck, and I learned the ins and outs. This right here, the Raiders Night, once it detaches to activate effect, because it can only be used once per turn, this is where you want to meet it with a Veiler or an Infinite Impermanence. I believe this is like the most crucial choke point of the deck. Stopping this makes it very hard because they can't get into the rank 5. They still can, but it'll be very hard afterwards. They have to have an ideal hand to get into the rank 5. So yeah, this is where you want to Imperm or Veiler, hands down. Do not waste your hand traps on the normal summon monsters. If you happen to open double Veiler, double Imperm, or one of each, then I would try to stop any of the other extenders if they have the perfect hand, and use stop any of the ones that will modulate levels that will allow them to get into the rank 5 from there. So at this point, usually if the Raiders Night did resolve, they go ahead and overlay the rank 5, which is this here, the Raidraptor Brave Strix. And then from here, you can only use one of Brave Strix effects, one of each of his effects per turn, so you can't use both. So usually they want to do the Declare, Detach. Let's see here. And then add one rank up magic spell from your deck to your hand. And the one that they get here is usually the rank up magic skip force. This is the one that will allow them to target this one here and rank up 2 levels. And this is where they will bring out the Raidraptor Arsenal Falcon. If you played Kashtira, you may have seen this card before. But if not, this is another card where choke points do come into play. So me personally, if I open up Ash Blossom, usually this is the spot where I want to use my Ash Blossom because this card will detach with some 1 level 4 wing beast from your deck. So yeah, this just keeps them off of any extenders that they use to go into 4 Strix or Y Strix. So here's usually where I'll use my Ash Blossom if I have it. If you have more hand traps like Veiler Imperm, I guess it wouldn't really hurt to use it here. And then I also have Nib here. This is like the special, like, I have Nib here because I think this is like the 5th summon. It's just okay. It's not great because if you do clear this card and it has material, they are allowed to bring out another Raidraptor XYZ from the extra deck, which is usually the other towers, the Ultimate Falcon, and they can put the Arsenal Falcon that you used underneath that towers. So yeah, it's okay. Nibiru it's all right. It minimizes their board and potentially only keeps them on a 3,500 attack towers. But that's why it's over here, not with the rest of them. I feel like the smaller hand traps actually work a little bit better when you're going up against this deck. Now, let's say you only had the chance to open up a Ghost Spell or DD Crow, something that has to do with the graveyard. What I would probably use it on is I would use the Bell here on the Roost, because if they're playing a heavy Raidraptor engine and this card just allows them to put back their resources and draw one. So we want to keep the resources in the grave if possible so they cannot keep looping the card. So that's where I would use the Bell. Or I believe it is the Skip Force that has an effect where you can banish this card. Target 1 Raidraptor monster in your graveyard, then target 1 XYZ XYZ monster in your graveyard. Oh, you banish one and then special summon one from the grave. So I would use the Bell for this because if you out the towers, this card just instantly brings it back. So I would use the bell for that. And if I had DD Crow, you have to shotgun before they get to this point, but you want to get the level 5 out of the graveyard before they can activate this and rank up into the big level 13, the rank 13 bird, because the 5 is the hardest to get into. So if you get it out the grave early, there's very little chance that they can put up another one, and this card will just not be live for them anymore. So yeah, real quick, going second, I want to just put in these, just the Gamecill and the Lava Golem. They're not ideal going into every match this format, but it doesn't hurt if you have the room. I would probably play the Gamecill. I think it's a little better than Lava Golem right now for, because of the fire deck. But yeah, if you don't want to just hard lose to this deck, these are obviously good options for going second. So that's it, guys. That's my tutorial on how to beat this deck. I hope you enjoy. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Until the next one. Peace.